What's up guys, welcome to a new video. This time we will be checking out some elemental PP spec, and I've been fiddling around, going around forums, searching Google, asking people on the server, and this is what I came up with. Hopefully it will satisfy your needs. Alright, it's a 30 and 21 in restoration, so 30 in elemental and 21 points in restoration. And we start off with 5 points in concussion, of course, increases your damage with lightning bolt, chain lightning and shock spells by 5%, which is a lot. It's awesome. And then we go to elemental warding, reduces the damage from fire, frost and nature effects by 10%, which is great when you fight mages and warlocks, and to some extent druids if they are balanced. And then we have the earthen grasp, increases the radius of your earth bind totem by 20%, and the stone claw is just whatever. I picked this talent for the increased radius on earth bind. Since I don't have engineering, I actually thought I would need some more kiting potential, bigger range, you know. The other variant of the spec is you take 2 points here in the mana reducing talent, but I chose to pick the earthen grasp instead. And of course, elemental focus gives you a 10% chance to enter clear casting state after casting any fire, frost or nature damage spell. The clear casting state reduces the mana cost of your next damaged spell by 100%. Of course, it's a really it's an important talent. You need this just depending on everything. This is a great spell to have, just to squeeze off that rank 1 frost, fire or earth shock spell and getting a free 100% free max rank damage spell off. We also got the cooldown on shock talents. I only chose to put 3 points in here just to shave off some seconds on the shock spells. You can go full hog there as well if you want to, but to sacrifice something else. But definitely 3 points works, but you can also go, as I said, 5 and 5. And of course, Call of Thunder increases the critical strike chance of your lightning bolt and chain lightning spells by an additional 6%. This is a must-have. It's Elemental Shaman spell critical chance is the bread and butter of Elemental Shamans. Without this, it will not go very good for you at all. And we have the Eye of the Storm. It's the only talent you want from this tier. It's the talent that gives you 100% chance to gain the focus casting effect. It lasts for 6 seconds after being the victim of a melee or ranged critical strike. The focus casting state prevents you from losing casting time when taking damage. Very important, you will get crit a lot by rogues and warriors and of course hunters, so this talent makes up for itself in the long run to get those heals off when you need them. Of course, Elemental Fury increases the critical strike damage bonus of your Searing, Magma and Fire Nova totems and your Fire, Frost and Nature spells by 100%. It's also a very, very important talent to just boost that critical strike damage. And of course we have the Storm's Reach, which is very basic. It increases your range with lightning bolt and chain lightning spells by 6 yards, which is important. You can grab people that's running away from you or damage them earlier as they are heading for you. And lastly, in the elemental tree we have Lightning Mastery, which is basically the most important talent in this tree actually, because it reduces the casting time of your lightning bolt and chain lightning by 1 whole second. So by default lightning bolt would have been 3 seconds, but with the talent it's of course 2 seconds casting time, and chain lightning would have been 2.5 seconds, which is now 1.5, which is really important because casting as a shaman takes some time. You're not gonna be casting very fast at all, and you have to shave off as much casting time as possible. Let's move on to Restoration Tree. In here we have chosen Tidal Focus. Reduces the mana cost of your healing spells by 5%. This is just purely for survival reasons. If you need to go into healing mode, it's gonna help you to have 5% cheaper heals. Just gonna be a easier time for you. And then we have the Ancestral Healing. Increases the target's armor value by 25% for 15 seconds after getting a critical strike effect from one of your healing spells. So basically just more survival, trying to build up, trying to be meatier if you crit with your heals on your allies or on yourself, preferably on yourself, to kind of boost your armor versus melee. Got the 2 points in Totemic Focus, sorry, just to reduce the cost of totems by 10%. Just trying to get some mana efficiency in there with the rest. And then we got the Healing Focus, which is the restoration's counterpart of the Elemental's Eye of the Storm. But this one gives you a 56% chance to avoid interruption caused by damage while casting any healing spell. So this is always on, and you will gain the effect from Eye of the Storm when you crit. So it's important to have just to boost survivability even more. And then we got the Totemic Mastery. The radius of your totems that affect friendly targets is increased by 30 yards, which is a whole lot. So any like Strength of Earth, Stone Skin, Wind Fury, Wind Wall, Grace of Air, Grounded Totem, Tremor, and Poison Cleansing will be increased by 30 yards when affecting your allies, which is really good if you want us to support some. Picked purely because of supporting needs in BGs and whatnot. And then we got the most important talent in the restoration tree, except for Nature Swiftness, is the Tidal Mastery. Increases the critical effect chance of your healing and lightning spells by an additional 5%. So as you can see, we're stacking a lot of critical strike chance, which is important. And then we got the creme de la creme of the restoration tree, is the Nature Swiftness. When activated, your next nature spell with a casting time less than 10 seconds become an instant cast spell. So this one has a double effect. You can use it for burst. You can use it when you cast a lightning bolt, you press your macro, activate nature swiftness and follow up with a chain lightning or a new lightning bolt, which you can do some pretty devastating combos with it. You can hit one cast a lightning bolt, boom, one instant lightning bolt, and boom, one earth shock, and the target's pretty much gone after that. And you can use it as a emergency heal. You can just, if you're in a scenario when you need to heal and you don't want to chance it, you can just boom, push nature swiftness and boom, press up a rank 9 healing wave like that, just instantly, which is really good for survivability. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is the elemental spec I have found and I'm using currently. And if you want to, like, comment and subscribe, and I would actually like for you to comment in the comment section below yourselves. I don't have too much experience with elemental. I'm fairly new to this and I would like your input. So yeah, have a nice day, guys, and we'll see you in the next video of mine, which will be sometime. Stay tuned. Bye!